Hi, my name is Amar. In this video, I will discuss about animated bottom navigation bar in Flutter using GetX. Here I have created the project Flutter GetX animated bottom navigation bar by using the getCli tool. After creating the project in the pubspec.yaml file, I have taken a dependency known as fancy bottom navigation. Okay. After that, in the home view part, you can see this home view is extending the get view, and in the build method it is returning a scaffold. In the app bar I have given the title as animated bottom bar, which you can see here, right? Now here I will write the code to use the animated bottom bar. Let's start. So in the scaffold I will use body. In the body here I will use sizebox dot expand. Okay. Now as a child of this, here I will take a page view. Now in the page view, what I will do, I will use physics. In the physics I will write scroll physics, and here I will use parent. In the parent I will use never scrollable physics, right? Now after that, here I will use the children. In the children here I will use a container. Okay. Now in the container, as a child I will use center widget, and in the center widget I will use child, and here I will use text widget. Okay. In the text here I will write home, and here in style I will use text style, and in the text style here I will specify the font size as 30, right? Now after that, what I will do, I will simply copy this container and I will paste it once again. 2, 3, 4, right? Now for the first one the text was home. For the second one I will give the text as wish list. For the third one I will give the text as cart, and the fourth one I will give the text as profile. Okay. Okay. Now here for this page view, here I will use controller, and in the controller, to use the controller, what I will do, I will move to the home controller. In the home controller here I will use page controller. Here I will use let page controller, and after that in the init method I will create the instance of the page controller. So here I will write page controller equals to page controller, right? And in the home view, here in the controller I will write controller dot page controller. Okay. And in the home controller, in the on close method I will dispose the controller as well. So here I will write page controller dot dispose, right? Now in the home view, here this body part is complete. Now here I will use bottom navigation bar, right? Now in the bottom navigation bar I will use OBX widget. Now here I will return fancy bottom navigation. Okay. Now it takes some parameters which I will discuss, or I will use actually. Now in the tabs here I will use this square bracket, and here I will use tab data. Now in the tab data, for the first one, in the icon data I will use icons dot home. Okay. And in the title here I will use home. Fine. Now I will put a comma here. Let me put a comma here. Let me format the code. Now what I will do, I will simply copy this and I will paste 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now for the second one I will make it as wish list, and here now for the third one, here I will use cart, and here it will be shopping cart. Okay, and for the last one, here I will use profile, and here this one. Okay, now in the on tab change listener, here let me put a comma, let me reformat the code, and here it will take position, means the currently selected index of the bottom tab bar that will be stored inside this position. And here I will write, let me declare one more variable in the home controller. Here I will create a variable named as var current index equals to 0 dot obs. This will actually hold the currently selected index from the bottom bar. Okay, and I have made it observable with the help of dot obs. Right, now in the home view, what I will do, here I will write controller dot current index dot value equals to position. This means the currently selected position from the bottom bar that will be stored inside the current index, right? And for this fancy bottom navigation, let me put a comma here. Now it takes some more parameters. This is the initial selection. Here we need to specify which item will be selected by default in the bottom bar. Okay, so I will select the first position. This means the index position 0, and to do that, here I will write controller dot current index dot value. Now the value of current index is 0, so by default the first item of the bottom navigation bar will be selected. Now next we have key. So in the key, what I will do, in the home controller I will create global key, and I will name it as bottom navigation key equals to global key. Okay, and I will use this key, sorry, it will be this. Okay, and I will use this key in the home view. Here I will write controller dot bottom navigation key. Right, now up to this, if I run this, then you will be able to see the output here. Yes, now you can see the output here. You can see in the bottom bar we have home, we have wish list, we have cart, and we have profile. But here you can see, once I am going from home to wish list, this view is not changing. And to do that, in the on tab change listener, here I will write controller dot page controller dot jump to, and here I will jump to the position. Okay, now let me, it is generating error, jump to page actually. Fine. Now if I run this once again, then you can see by default this home, this means the first item of the animated bottom bar is selected. Now once I click on wish list, then you can see here wish list is displayed. If I click on cart, then cart is displayed. If I click on profile, then profile is displayed. And I have made the page view as never scrollable physics, so you will not be able to scroll the page view. Right, now this fancy bottom navigation has some more attributes. Let me tell you. If you want to change the inactive icon color, then you can use inactive icon color, and here I can write colors dot, let it be gray. Right, similarly, if you want to change the active icon color, then we have active icon color, and similarly if you want to change the circle color, then we have this circle color. Okay, we can use these colors. Now let me run up to this. And now you can see the inactive icon color is changed to gray. Okay, this is how animated bottom bar works in Flutter using GetX. I hope you have liked my video. If you have liked my video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.